to official day one of our New Brunswick, Canada to Florida vlog. If you followed our intro yesterday, you'd know that we're heading out to Maine this morning, and we're going by a snow plow because it snowed last night. But as you can see, roads are pretty good. So just to let you know what's going on, this is Steve driving, and in front of the camera and behind the camera is my wife Ann, and we are all ready to rock and roll for this trip. As I explained yesterday, if you didn't follow us or didn't take in that video, we're a retired Canadian couple. We're heading to Florida eventually. We're making our way down through the states. Today we're going to make it way through to only as far as probably Bangor, Maine. And the reason we're doing that is we have a couple little tasks we need to do. And those tasks involve, first of all, getting through the border, getting to Bangor to Best Buy so we can pick up some SIM cards. As we, if you're a Canadian, you understand that it costs a lot of money to run cell phones with Canadian plans. So we're going to swap out some SIM cards and get a reasonable, I guess, a plan for us for 3 months through Mint Mobile. They're awesome. We'll take you through that process at Best Buy. After that, we're going to make our way through to central Bangor. We're going to go to Hollywood Slots, is where we're going to spend the night. And we think we'll probably do a little gambling. Maybe we'll make some money, but probably lose money before our trip. And then the next day we're taking off in the morning early. We've got a 7 or 8 hour drive to Danbury, just past Danbury, Connecticut. Good, looks like a good day of weather coming. Then after that, we look like we're going to head down to Roanoke, Virginia, followed by, after that, through to Myrtle Beach. We're staying a week in North Myrtle Beach, a week in Central Myrtle Beach, and then we're making our way to Florida. And we are going to take you guys along every step of the way and produce a vlog as much as we can. It's kind of new to us, but we'll figure it out and get something out there so you can go along, as when we wanted to follow along with someone and find out about roads and how which way we go. We couldn't find one from Eastern Canada, so this is going to be it. If you're looking for it, we hope that you'll come along for the ride. New videos will be posted when we can get them made. Okay, that's all for now.
Just a little history on UB here, if anyone doesn't recognize UB of the Expos. This little guy's been with us for 37 years. I know that because we got him on our honeymoon in Montreal, and of course that was when the Expos had their baseball team, and that's the last time we saw them play. I'm Ann. I'm the other half of the Traveling Wilsons. I'll give you a little peek at the back. We packed much more compact this year than other years. Sometimes we would get a little ahead of ourselves and pack too much, but this year we kept it down. Over here, yes.
Look how the sun captures that. Isn't that just beautiful? Go
Yeah.
Niners. Go Niners.
Yeah, Steve, the 49ers are on this weekend. Go 49ers.
Go Niners.
So we'll zoom through St. John and catch you back at the border to USA into Maine. Another view of St. John Port. Beautiful sunny day for driving. Going across Harbor Bridge. Summertime, we see many cruise ships come into harbor. Not today, of course.
We are back. Now we're just getting very close to St. Stephen, which means the border. You can see with the sign USA. We're going straight through. This is a new part of the road that wasn't here. It's been here the last probably 8 to 10 years. We used to have to come off the road, go through the town of St. Stephen where there was a border crossing, and still is, and or drive through St. Stephen up to another part, a small town called Milltown, which also has a border crossing and still does. So this is the new highway they built to bypass going through St. Stephen, and we're going to come up here. It's a few kilometers, and we're going to go into the duty free on this side. You're allowed to, of course, if you're going to be going into the States for longer than 24 hours, you're allowed to bring different items from the duty free in, but you can't bring them back within 24 hours to the Canadian side, so there is a limit there. So we're pretty much can bring just about anything we want at the duty free. We just got to make sure we're not coming back within 24 hours to Canada, and in our case we're gone for 3 months, so we got no problem there. Here we are at the border. This is the Canadian side on the left here. We're coming back into Canada. Nice new facility. And on the right of that facility we go by to go to the States. In here is our duty-free shop, which we're going to pull into and take a little look around. Okay, we're back on. We can back out to the car. Don't like filming people.
Is located on a street with restricted access.
So we're now going to pull out of the duty-free and come up to the U.S. side of the border. We're going to have to shut her down when we get there, of course. Until we get up there, we can get a look at it and get through the border, and then we'll stop and get some gas. Love getting cheap gas.
Cheap gas on the USA.
Yep. And then we got about a 2-hour drive through a pretty darn boring road, which is called the Airline, and I'll show you what that is when we turn on. But it's a quicker way to get to Bangor instead of taking the main route, the main highway. And it's just the way it is. So, non-commercial cars like us, we're going left here, and to the right is where all the transports and everybody else goes.
No lineup.
No lineup so far. A couple of cars, I guess. It's usually a pretty slick place to get through. It can get a little busy in the summer. Okay, we've made it through the border. Very simple. A few base questions and on your way. So we're coming up here now into the Calais, and we are at probably about 10 miles. See the sign here, Bangor Holt, that's where we're headed. We're about 5 to 10 miles away from our turn, and you'll see the sign on the right there says West 9. That's Route 9, or the road that locals call the Airline. It's the way everybody used to go to Bangor, which is the fastest way. I think I just mentioned that before. We will be stopping at a gas station here, loading up with gas, and then hitting out. I guess what we'll do is just kind of check back in once we're sort of on the road, back in on the way to Bangor, and give you an update. All for now. Well, we were rolling along pretty good on the Airline, probably about halfway through the Airline to get to Bangor, and we were passed by a police car. Not unusual, but then we come up here a little further and there's obviously an accident, and we're not sure what's going on. Fire truck just came in, and this is literally in the middle of nowhere, so I don't even know if we would have to travel 45 minutes backwards to take a different route or anything, but we're just going to sit here for a bit. We're not in any hurry, luckily, and wait for direction from someone. Well, for now, maybe we'll catch up with you when we get up past there and see what happened.
Update.
Wow, we're on kind of a back road here now.
Well, first of all, we found out what happened at the accident that we came upon. It's going to be a 24-hour delay because there was a logging accident. So a load of logs must have lost their entire load, so it's going to take that long to clean that road up. So we all turned around, heading back, and we're on a road now we're not familiar with.
It doesn't even show up on the GPS.
But we are following traffic and keeping our fingers crossed, and when we know more, we will let you know. just going to keep on trucking. We have a full tank of gas.
Lots of water.
Lots of water, egg salad sandwiches.
And we're not in any hurry today. Today we were not up against a big long drive, so it'll be what it was. We'll just take our time. Let you know when we get to Bangor.
There's the detour that we missed. Still out. Back on the 9.
About how long would you say that detour was from the time we get stopped?
Turn right after 39
2 hours.
miles.
I would say an hour and 45 minutes to get back to do a big square and get back to where we, the road we want to be on. Anyway,
It is what it is.
it is what it is. We're back on safe. So, hello again. It's future Steve here. I know that I had interjected a little while ago in this video that I would take you through the process of the SIM cards in Bangor, but I, being inexperienced at this whole game, I've lost that footage someplace. So I thought I'd just interject a little video here for any of you that are interested in this kind of process. So most people have, a phone plan at home, and if you're from Canada, you're probably in Rogers or you're probably with Bell. And both of those plans are very similar in the sense that if you want to take your phone to the States for, let's say, 3 months, I'll use that as an example, like us, then they usually have a plan that works out to somewhere between $10 to $15 a day to keep your phone and to keep your number. So up to a maximum of $200 a month. Okay, so it doesn't take that long. So if you think about it, that's like $600 per phone between my wife and I. So that's $1,200 Canadian, just if we want to keep our same plan in Canada. So what we do is, you can, and this is just what we do, and you can talk to your own carrier. You can contact them and ask to have your cell phone number and your plan suspended. They just stop the plan so that your phone's not locked anymore to that, and you're not paying for a service you don't have because you're not home. So they suspend it, and I believe you don't lose any money. It just stops until you come back, and then your plan continues. So after you do that, then you're getting ready to say, well, what do I do? Well, you need to, there's a little pouch on the side of your phone with a little pinhole on it. You pump that little little hole out with a paper clip, and you'll see your SIM card pop out. It's just a very small micro SIM card, very small, and it just pops that out, and you take that aside, and now you have a phone that is not associated with anything. Sometimes your Canadian phones have to be unlocked from that plan. That's as simple as going to a website and just following the steps. It's very simple, and your phone just gets unlocked so that you're able to put in a SIM card from another plan elsewhere to make your phone work. I hope that wasn't too complicated. It's really pretty simple. Then we stopped in Bangor at Best Buy. If you bring up bestbuy.ca in Canada, you won't see these. You have to be at bestbuy.com or United States. And in there, Mint Mobiles, who we use, has very good plans for just exactly what we're doing. There's different various plans for not various lengths. They're all 3 months, 6 months, or 9 months, depending on what you buy. But some have different amount of data. So I always buy the $45 plan, which comes in a pack, and it has a SIM card. You pop the SIM card out, you push that SIM card into the phone, the same place you took the other one out, and you just follow the prompts on your phone when it comes up. You set up an account with an email, that kind of thing. And away you go because you've already prepaid at the store. So the $45 plan encompasses 3 months of 5 gigabyte data for each month. Okay, after a month, that 5 gigabytes goes away, and then you go down to LTE light speed, which is just much slower. You don't lose your data; it's just slower. So you get 5 gigs of the fast stuff, and after that, it gets you through to the end of the month. Then the next start of the next month, you get 5 gigs of 4G data. So in my case, that's $45. That's all I need. I've never ran out. Now in my wife's case, who uses her phone for everything, she, the Facebook and all the social media stuff, she uses a lot more. So she ran out of the fast stuff, and it was kind of frustrating as it got slow last winter. So we bought her a $60 plan. It's still 3 months, but she gets 15 gigabytes a month before it turns over of fast data. If she runs out of that, then we'll probably have to kick her out. Probably, I mean, you know, that's a lot of data. But anyway, she enjoys it, and she keeps me on the road with all of our Google Maps and everything. So hers is the one. Mine's basically just for conversing with my kids and picking up the odd sale someplace in a store. Anyway, so I hope that was helpful. But Best Buy, you can buy them in Bangor. They're all over the place, and you can go online and look. Just find out what they have exactly, and that will make it very easy, or easier, to get your data. And if you do the math, so I paid 60 and 45, it's basically $100. Canadians 130, so think about it, 130 or 1,200. You know, it's worth a little hassle to save $1,000. I would go for it. Okay, that's all for now. Okay, we're finally downtown.
Downtown Bangor.
And you can see over there, that's our motel we're pulling into right here on the right, Hollywood Slots. Right there. Cross Center's across the street, and we went in there and watched Elton John a couple of years ago. Pretty good spot for us too. Once we get situated, it's a pretty secure location here. So if you're looking for a place to park overnight where your car is underneath a secure area, this is pretty good. Most of the other ones are outside, and we have a lot of stuff in the car, so it's nice to have a place like this, especially for the price. $125 a night, you can't beat that.
All right. We will check in when we get a room. All right. We've got room 204. Oh, right here by the elevator.
Wow.
All right.
Should be able to stumble back from the casino that close. There you go. You can take a look
Great.
around while I get it in.
Go. All right.
Before I mess it up.
Let's see what we have here. Very nice bathroom. It'll do the trick. And a nice king-size bed with a desk and view of, looks like we have a view of the water. Yep, we do. There's a nice walking path down there, but it looks a little bit icy. I don't know if I'll try it or not. I don't want to break an ankle this close to getting to Florida. Wonderful.
Okay, we are out of the room. Kind of tired, but we're moving along here and making our way up the long corridor to the casino. For all you experienced casino people, this will not be quite what you're used to. This is not Vegas, Atlantic City, or any of the large centers. It's just a kind of a mom and pop area. Not sure if we can tape in here, so we're gonna, as we get close to the main entrance, I'll shut her down and then click back on if we're allowed to. I can't believe we can't be, but we'll see. All right, 7 free games. Yep, give her. Takes a long time to get any of those, but. We'll take the mini. We'll take $5. We'll take whatever.
I'll take anything.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Come on. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, you won the minor. That's $10. All right. Good work. There's some more coming up there. Oh, you got the mini too. keep on moving here with
I
some of
wouldn't
these.
mind getting the grand.
I like it.
Oh, Maxi.
15 bucks that time. Good for you. Getting closer to that grand too.
2 more for the grand.
You're gonna get 2 more games though.
Come on, let's go grand.
We won just about all of them so far. The grand would be a nice one. Another major would be good too. Last one though. Okay, there we go. Come on, give us something.
Oh, with major.
All right. And you get the major and the mini, didn't you?
Yep.
Spill out here, hopefully it doesn't stop.
Still going.
Don't mind it. Oh, there you go.
65.
So let's see where you end up.
Yay.
97 bucks, okay.